Hey folks, it's Dr. Groovy Scott Grove here at GroovyMusicLessons.com. Okay, yeah, it's the 1990 Charvette. Not Charvel. It says Charvette by Charvel, which is exactly what it is. So you had Jackson, and they had their little child with Wayne doing the Charvel thing. You had Grover Jackson, you had Wayne Charvel. Then the Charvels had a baby, and it became the Charvette in 1989. Okay, there are various brawls being fought about where these things came from. I can definitely tell you this one's 1990, and it came from the Samick factory in South Korea. I can tell you that for sure. The Model 300 with 3 single coil pickups, the hardest one to find. Are Charvettes hard to find? No. You can find them all day long with one slanted single coil in the neck and one humbucker back here, or you can find them with 2 singles and a humbucker again. You can find them with the good Floyd, you can find them with a ship Floyd. Okay, the ones that they have, that people say came from Japan, are made out of all the best stuff that Charvel was making guitars out of at the time, which would make no sense, but they had, you know, the best tone woods ever known to mankind, and they had the original Floyd on them, and just superior pickups and everything for the shredders. So, I mean, just heads above, like 10 grades above what this one was supposed to be. But this is my type of guitar. Again, I'm not a shredder at all. I'm a country guy. Country and my Southern Rock Van Zant hat today. And yes, I wore the matching strap. So either Van Zant or all 3 Van Zants. Maybe there's more, I don't know. But yeah, bad hair day and Groovy goes floppy. What? That'll be on the headlines of the local Mesquite, Nevada newspaper tomorrow. Dr. Groovy goes floppy. I've got Cialis, don't worry about it. Hate getting my prostate taken out and getting my terp and taking my penis away. Oh, TMI? Okay. Anyway, so as you can see, the dude had totally slammed the bridge pickup right up against the strings and even wore the logo off of there. Bang. Yes, everything on here is original, including these monster-sized strap buttons. Those are original, and he must have tuned the low E a lot, and the A. Okay, the Godot tuners here, you can see nothing on the back of those, but you got all your Charvel stuff on here as well. So yeah, the logos didn't stay on much. So I'm thinking he just leaned it against a whole bunch of stuff, but I was able to clear it up and actually get the truss rod to work again, and other fun little things that people do when they don't know what they're doing with the guitar. I hardtailed the thing, and da-da-da-da. There you go, there's the back. So there's nothing going on under here but a bunch of toilet paper and springs. Nothing going on under here except for some little tiny 500K pops, if you can believe that, with these pickups. But they always sound fine, so I'm not screwing with them. Because these guitars just keep going up again. Used to be able to buy these all day long for under $100. Not no more. I just had to give $300 for this one just now, and people are like, "What?" It's like, yeah. Some of the other ones will go for $600, $700, $800. These will see that one of these days. I don't know if it'll be during my lifetime, but anything that's rare, it'll get there. Okay, so you got your rosewood, you got your maple. These are said to be some kind of multi-plywood thing going on. Do you believe me? I don't know. Never bothered to scrape off anything and check. Again, because it doesn't matter. I don't care if it is or not. It makes no difference. It won't sound any different. Okay, other people's like, maybe it's just basswood. It's like, folks, basswood's wonderful wood. Y'all just have some kind of thing against it for some reason. It's on some of the most famous axes in the world that cost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and more, that are made out of totally basswood. So anyway, awesome axe. I'll go ahead and plug this up in a second. It is plugged up. What am I saying? I'm plugged up, that's for sure. Okay, these things came in all kinds of finishes. I've got another one here just to show you a couple. There you go. Now if that ain't 80s, I'll kiss your ass. Okay, yeah, the good old crackle. That's what the pickups are supposed to look like. Okay, there's a telly switch on there for some reason. But yeah, that one's groovy. And it's got the slanted down deal going on there, which would have been the first year. Yeah, everything's groovy back here. Nothing slightly wrong with this, except for, again, they got a top hat deal going on the selector switch. Okay, now we got Twister Sister. Okay, yeah, these guys started off being the same color. One just got outside more than the other. So yeah, these guys, nuclear orange. It's not supposed to be pink, it's supposed to be orange. Orange is smart, but it's right in between the two. If you see this one here on the back, made in Korea. And other people have them just like this and they say made in Japan. And as it does on other metal parts. So I'm going to kind of say, yeah, there are some made in Japan ones, because the quality is crazy. This one over here has a, hate this little black line right in the middle where I stand at here. Little chunk right there at the tip. Don't you like your chunky tip? But it's at the back, you can't tell from the front. That's all that matters. All business in the front and party in the back, like my hair. Okay, so there's the Twisted Sister Twins. Again, another telly thing going on in that switch, and a Strat one going on this switch. Everything's got something different going on. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so I'm going to hook up old Yeller, I'm going to call her, I guess. You have to. Why? Because it's old and it's Yeller. Yeah, it takes a country brain to figure that shit out. Okay, so I'll hook that up. You guys wait right here, and I'll wait over there. Okay, I told you I'd be all the way back over here. Let you check out these pickups. They're amazing sounding for whatever they are. What are they? I don't know. I've never been inside one. Never had a reason to be in there. I've opened the backs to spray some Deoxit D5 in there to make sure everything's nice and quiet before I ever even plug one in the switches and stuff, but never have pulled a pickup out to see what it is. But hey, groovy. Just using again my infamous Johnson Millennium JM150. Played through 10 12-inch Celestians. Okay, so yeah, playing through the 212 amp up there and through the two 412 cabinets below it that are both in stereo as well as the amp on top. So it's just a 4 ohm load on both sides, very groovy. The first modeling amp ever, and for what they're selling for these days, you guys need to quit buying all this Kemper and all this other shit. These are flippin' amazing. Okay, and I do have the one effect that I leave on all the time on here, other than a little reverb, is my Keeley compressor down here. It's just the Beatamus part of my sound. I'll turn it off for 1 second, play the guitar in the 2 position, everything dimed on the axe. Okay, so there it is with no compression. Alright, I'll turn my compressor on now. Okay, so that's the 2 position, middle and bridge. Let's do some bridge position. Let's do something by, who's it been a long time by? Let's do Diamond Rio. What was the song? I'll I'll know it by the time I play it. Mirror, Mirror, that's the name of it. Pretty groovy. Love that kind of stuff. Go to the middle. Go do me a little steel lick. Okay, that sounds groovy. Go to the 4 position. For all those folks who don't understand this, that's your neck and your middle. Not the other way around, people on the other side of the pond. Your toilet don't flush around the other way, and your poontang ain't sideways just because you're elsewhere on the globe. Okay, so the 4 position. One of my favorites. Okay, and the neck position, great for the other steel. Now that's a sound and a half right there off my very first lesson I sold back in 1926. It's almost been 100 years. Weird. Anyway, I'm going to check my tuning. I know I've been doing a lot of stuff, and these strings are not new. They're whatever came on them. That didn't sound right, did it? Whatever came on these, that's what's going on. Hey, the A went sharp. Of course it would. I haven't done any nut work, and I'm doing behind the nut bend, so that means, yes, the nut needs to be filed on the A string. You're like, what? It's like, because I did some other goofy stuff and everything held, so all I got to do is take that A string, slacken it up, move it back and forth in the nut, not so much back and forth this way. It just needs to be widened, not deepened, just widened a little bit, so you can use the round wounds on your string as a file. Just kind of go back and forth, but as you're going this way, just make a wider slot is what I'm trying to say. What does this thing sound like with killer ass distortion? Okay, I can't play, but it's a hell of a sound over here, let me tell you. Regular distortion sound on the 2 position. fun thing. Anything? Anything on there? Little delay. Greetings! I'm Chapper's delay pedal. Poor boy's trying to get his shit back together. Made a new apology video. Have you seen Junior's grave? Crazy shit. Anyway, so I'm going to try one sound since I have whatever hat this is, my Southern Rock hat. Still staying on the 2. Let's see. Little Molly Hatchet, why not? Used to have a relative in that band, Dwayne Rowland. If you guys remember him, he's pushing up daisies now, but groovy dude. Groovy band. Can't believe they didn't get more famous than they did. Anyway, a little fun on that, just for me. Some of the licks anyway. Supposed to be right back to the and get that old growl going. Anyway, so I hope you dig the 1990 Charvel Charvette model number 300. Again, with the single coils, typical Strat layout, except for -1 tone control. It's better having a master tone anyway, I think. And again, while I'm on this guitars with no pick guards thing, there you go. There's another one. It's awesome. People can't miss you from 5 clubs back. Not just the club you're playing, but four more blocks down the road. And what I mean by they can't miss you is with the gun after you're screwing around with your old lady. So put that shit away. You guys be groovy. I done beat you to it. Talk to you later. Bye.